Welcome to the Timeka Map Podcast. This space is for the creators, the change makers, the ones who don't just want to talk about it, they want to move in it. And today, we're kicking it off with the truth you might need to hear. Are you actually putting the shit out there? Or are you quietly waiting for success while low-key avoiding being seen? Let's get into it. Welcome back to the podcast. Before anything else, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Whether you're mothering children, visions, movements, or your own healing, I honor you. I see your care. I honor your presence. This day is yours and your love is felt, even when it's quiet. Now, let's talk about the title of this episode. Full expression, full expansion. This morning, I wrote a line in my notes app. It came through clear, soft, and certain. To allow for myself to have the most fullest expansion, I must be myself and express myself as fully as I can. I knew as soon as I wrote it, that was the entire episode. That was the reminder. That was the frequency. I chose this title because I believe in synchronicity, and not as a concept, but as a signal. I believe that when a thought, phrase, or message drops in and lands deep, it's not just random. It's the universe, your higher self, and your aligned timeline, all tapping you on the shoulder saying, this is it. Pay attention. Say this out loud. So if you're listening to this today and something in you has been waiting for permission, waiting for clarity, waiting for a sign to just be you, let this be it. Because your expansion isn't waiting on you to be perfect. It's waiting on you to be expressed. Expression is the gateway. Let's talk about this word gateway. A gateway isn't a shortcut. It's not a trick. It's not a door someone else opens for you. It's a channel. It's a passage that connects where you are to where you're meant to go. Expression is that channel. It's the bridge between your inner world and the reality you want to experience. So when I say expression is the gateway, I mean you don't get to your next level, your aligned path, your right fit clients, your fullest confidence without walking through the door of self-expression. And I don't mean forced, performative expression. I mean the real you, the clear, grounded, honest, maybe even raw version of you. Because when you show up fully, life responds fully. So let's break this down clearly. Expansion to me means growth that is aligned with your truth. It's not just more money, more exposure, or more followers, although it can include that. Expansion is when your life becomes more resonant, more abundant, and more supported because you are moving with integrity with who you really are. It's when your outer world starts to reflect your inner readiness. Expression is how you communicate your truth to the world. It's not just about what you say, it's what you transmit. Expression includes what you speak, what you create, what you offer, what you allow, what you wear, how you move. Now, here's the connection. If expansion is what you're calling in, expression is the signal you send to let life know you're ready for it. That's why people feel stuck. They want more, but they're still showing up as a filtered, smaller version of themselves. They want deeper relationships, but they're still masking. They want bigger business opportunities, but they're still scared to be seen. And I say this with love. You can't receive more while you're still hiding. Expression is your announcement to the world. I'm here, I'm available, I'm aligned. And that's what opens the way for true expansion. So when I wrote that sentence, to allow for myself to have the most fullest expansion, I must be myself and express myself as fully as I can. I wasn't just writing something poetic. I was speaking a universal truth. Your fullest growth is directly linked to your fullest truth. And expression is how that truth comes alive in the world. Let's break this down from the conceptual to the practical, because full expression doesn't just live in theory. It shows up how you move through the day. Expression isn't only about what you say in a post or a podcast. It's about the micro decisions that either align you with your truth or pull you out of it. Real life expression looks like this: wearing what you want to wear, not what you think is expected. Saying no without the paragraph long apology. Pricing your offer based on the value you deliver, not the fear of being judged. Creating content that feels electric to you, even if it scares you to post it. speaking your truth in conversations, even if your voice shakes, letting people see the parts of you that you've been hiding because you finally trust it's safe to be seen. You'll know you're in alignment with expression when your body relaxes, even if your mind is still catching up. And you'll know when you're not, because it will feel like tension. It will feel like shrinking. It will feel like you're walking on eggshells in your own life. When you dilute your expression, you dilute your energy. And when your energy is diluted, life can't find you clearly. So if you're wondering why the right people, the right clients, the right recognition hasn't come yet, ask yourself, have I really been showing up as myself, or have I been showing up as a version of myself that I hope people will accept? Expression is an energetic locator. When you finally show up fully, the people meant for you will actually see you. And that's where the real connection is. The real expansion begins. So your expansion depends on this. So let's anchor the truth. Your expansion isn't delayed. It's just waiting for you to show up as yourself. You've been calling in more abundance, more opportunities, more impact. But more can't find you when you're hidden behind a filter, a mask, or a version of yourself that you've outgrown. The fullness of your life, the next chapter of your business, the depth of your love and resonance that you've been craving, none of it requires perfection. None of it asks you to be someone else. It just asks for your truth. The universe isn't withholding. It's just waiting on your clarity. Because what you don't express, you suppress. And what you suppress creates static in your field. So this episode is not just a reminder, it's an invitation. Speak the truth you've been softening. Show it with the energy you've been holding back. Let yourself be visible, even if it's raw, even if it's risky, even if it's new. Your full expression isn't too much. It's the exact energetic key that unlocks your next level. So let's breathe this in. You are already enough. You are already worthy. You don't need a better brand voice, a different tone, a new filter. You need your truth, your clarity, your voice without the edit. So here's what we're anchoring. I trust that my full expression is safe. I believe that what's meant for me will find me when I show up as me. I am not here to be liked. I'm here to be aligned. My expression is my expansion, and I no longer dilute what was meant to be felt. Take that into your day, into your business, into your body. Let that expression be the practice. Let the real you be the brand, and let your truth finally take up space. Before we close, I want to leave you with a line from The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, a book I revisit often because of its clarity and energetic truth. You must get rid of the thought of competition. You are to create, not to compete for what is already created. You do not take anything from anyone. You cause what you want to be created. That quote hits me every time, especially when we're talking about expansion. You don't need to be louder than anyone else. You don't need to perform better than the next person. You don't need to beg, chase, or compete. You just need to express. Because when you fully express who you are from truth, not performance, you cause the life, the opportunities, the success that's meant for you to be created. You become the signal. You become the field. You become the authority of your own expansion. Let that sink in. You don't chase. You create. So as you move forward from this episode, I want you to anchor this into your body, into your breath, into your business. I trust that my full expression is safe. I believe that what's meant for me will find me when I show up as me. I am not here to be liked. I'm here to be aligned. My expression is my expansion, and I no longer dilute what was meant to be felt. That's the frequency. That's the foundation. That's the next level. Until next time, speak truthfully, move intentionally, and keep expanding through full expression. You don't have to be loud to be powerful. You just have to be real. You just have to put the shit out there. This is Timeka, and you've stepped into your next level. If this hit, share it, speak it, live it. We're just getting started.